Let's understand some file system level commands in Linux. Now this time we'll take an example of house 1. So remember, house 1 is in block A, which is in community, my community. Now let's deep dive and see and compare some of the items placed within house 1 as files and the rooms and sections as some directories. So if house 1 is my parent directory, let's see there are some sections in house, and one of the section is hall, kitchen, study room, a bedroom, a washroom inside a bedroom, a guest room, a washroom inside a guest room, and then a powder room in the hall, which is used by the guests. Let's compare this to this directory structure and some files. Okay, now this is what my community is. Cd my community, cd block A block, cd house 1. This is my house. Suppose in this house there are some sections: a bedroom, a guest room, a hall, kitchen, a powder room, and a study room. Let's see what's there in a bedroom. I went to the bedroom, okay, and I used ls command to list out what is there in the bedroom. I found there is a almirah, there's a bed, there's a fan, a lamp, a phone, a stool, and inside my bedroom there is a small room again. So what I'm doing, I'm trying to take each room as a directory and whatever is visible in that room as a file. So if you see that way, so these are the files in my bedroom, and I'll just start playing with these files and will help you to see how to use some of the Linux file system commands. So for example, I want to list down what is there in my bedroom. So the command is ls. Okay, I just gave a ls and I could see that following are the items in my room. But if I want to see the details of these items, for example, I want to see when was this almirah built, when was this bed was built, when was this fan kept, when was the lamp brought in my room, when was the phone and stool came in my room. I can see the detail, like who is the owner. First I'll just ignore the first few columns for now, and when I'll cover the permissions thing, I'll talk about those. Right now I can say who is the owner here, okay, and what time it was, what date and what time was these items brought. So it looks like all of them were brought at the same time in my room. So it looks like when the house was new, everything was brought new immediately. Now, so ls-l gives me an output in a long list. Okay, there is a way. There are few more items in ls which are pretty common to use. For example, -l is one option, and then -t, which gives you that, which sorts the file by their timestamp. And if I want to reverse the timestamp, this will give the latest. You can see the latest file is coming at the top. But when the list is pretty big and you want to see so many files, you have so many files and you want to see the latest one, you would preferably want to see the latest one at the bottom. So the command is ls-l-rt. This is very useful command. Okay, so this command generally helps us to see which are the recent files that are created, and this helps a lot in many occasions. So for example, I'll create a file now, okay, with the touch command. If I say touch, and suppose I brought a new, maybe another lamp in my room, okay, and I want to see which is the older lamp. Okay, if I give ls-l, I can see there's a timestamp difference. And if I want to see which is the older one, ls-l-tr, I can see lamp 2 is the very recent lamp that I brought by the timestamp. This is very common and useful command when used to search through the files. The next command I am trying to show you is cp. Now I want to copy this lamp from my, so we are in, let's say, my bedroom. I want to copy this lamp, or I want to keep a similar lamp, a similar lamp in my guest room. So how do I do it? All I need to do is use a command called cp. Okay, CP is used for copying. So what I want to copy is important. So I want to copy lamp 2 from this bedroom to my guest room. Where is my guest room? I took the lamp, okay, I took a copy of the lamp, okay, I came back by using dot dot. So dot dot means one directory back, okay, slash. So when I say I came, so this is the path. So came, so when I say dot dot slash, it is currently in house. Now I'll go to guest room, okay, and I'll give dot. So dot means current directory, dot dot means previous directory, okay. So I went back by dot dot, and then when I gave a target of guest room, and inside guest room I said here. So now let me go to the guest room too. So I'll come out of, so I am in bedroom right now, I stepped out of bedroom, I am in house. From house I went to the guest room, and I see a copy of my lamp is now here. Now I want to use this lamp in study room, but I don't, and I don't want to copy it, I just want to move this lamp. So that means I'll just MV, okay. So in last case I had a copy of that lamp that I brought to my guest room, but now I want to move this lamp to study room because I don't have enough money to buy another lamp, and nobody uses my guest room, there's no guest right now, but I have to study. So I will take away this lamp and take it to my study room. The method is same, but the command is different. So now I'll say MV move this lamp to from my current directory to dot dot the previous directory slash study room, okay. Once I do this, my lamp is moved away from here, okay. I'll go back, I'm in my house 1. I'll now go to study room, and I will see my lamp is now moved here. Another thing, while I list my files, I'll go back to ls and will show you something. Now this is my bedroom, okay. These are the visible things around in the bedroom. I can see an almirah, a bed, fan, lamp and phone around, but there are some mosquitoes in the room. I can also feel that there are some bed bugs in the room which are not visible to the naked eye. Now to do that, I might have to go and look behind the curtains, I might have to move my mattress and look under it. That means something is hidden from me. Now that means I can also have some hidden files, and how to take a look of those hidden files. So the command is ls-la. So when you give -a, or okay, you'll get a long listing, and a -a will give you a list of hidden files. So any file which starts with a dot is basically a hidden file in Linux, which will not be visible with the normal ls command, but to see those you have to give ls-a. So once we give ls-a, I can see the hidden files as well. Let's take a look and see some more commands which are related to our file system. And one such command is tar. So for example, I am in my bedroom, okay, and I want to collect all these things, okay, in a cartoon, and I have to shift them to my study room, okay. So a copy of all these things. So I'm not saying I'm moving them away, I just want to collect them in a cartoon and move that cartoon to my study room and copy it there. Now one way is like I can copy all of them, copy almirah, bed, fan, lamp, and then take it to there. Other way is I can pack them and keep them. Let me change my example. So I want to pack this stuff and keep it in a corner, okay. How do I pack this stuff? So to pack this stuff, I need to use a command called tar. Now tar can help me to tar this into a ball, okay, or a cartoon. So I'll say tar -c means create, v means verbose, f means to a file, and I have to give the file path. I'll say room stuff dot tar. I have to give an extension dot tar to make it understand that this is a tar file. And then I have to give the list of items. I want to pack my almirah, bed, fan, lamp 1, lamp 2, okay, the phone, the stool, but I don't want the mosquitoes and bugs, okay, so I'll just do only this much and done. Once I give this, I can see a room stuff.tar is there. I can move this room stuff.tar and keep it in my study room. Okay, I'll just packed everything in cartoon and I'm just moving it to my study room. How will I move? I'll give mv room stuff. Let's use an absolute path now. So /home /Vatwani, my community. In my community it is A block. In A block it is house 1. In house 1 I have a study room, and I'll just move this file to the study room. So we also learned about the command called tar. Now this tar, if it is taking too much of space, okay, I'll go back to study room. Right now my files are of 0 bytes, but if I want to compress this tar, okay, and keep it, I have two commands. I can either gzip it or zip it. Let's use example of gzip. I'll say gzip room stuff.tar, enter. I can see the previous file size was 10240, but new file size is 211 only. Okay, so you can see once I gzipped, it became a compressed tar. Now how to untar this entire stuff in my room? Okay. To untar it, the command is same, but this time we'll use tar hyphen x, that is x, expand. Okay, vis verbose f is file and room stuff. Okay, it will fail. Sorry, room stuff. So it unzipped my entire file here. Okay, I can just go ahead and use my lamp, use my fan, use my bed in the room. So this is the command to untar it. So xvf and to untar and cvf to tar. Okay, the next command I will show you is find. Let's see how to use find command.